Hi everyone and welcome back to Rachel's Enchanting Cakes. Now for today's content we're going to be making these 3 very simple cupcakes, excellent for a beginner, and I also think they look pretty good for Mother's Day. Starting with our first cupcake, I show you how to pipe the simple rosette on the top, and then we do these adorable love hearts. Very simple to achieve but really effective. Now then, with this second cupcake, what if I told you that that little flower I have added is actually made from buttercream, not fondant. It's very simple to do and I'm going to explain as we go through this. And finally, I used a different nozzle, slightly differently in a slightly different way, and created these very simple petals. As always, everything you need to know step by step. For our first cupcake, I coloured some of my buttercream peach by Rainbow Dust. You can find this buttercream recipe in the description below this video. Starting with the Wilton 2D nozzle, a very popular piping tip and used an awful lot, excellent if you are a beginner. It looks just like this. In order to get a two-toned effect, all you want to do is fill the inside of the piping bag with a different colour. So I've just used some uncoloured buttercream for this, before you fill the centre with the colour of your choice. I find if you wrap the piping bag around the rim of a glass, it gives you more control and it's an awful lot easier for you to fill. Starting in the centre of the cupcake, gently squeeze your piping bag and just go around in a circular motion from the inside of the cupcake, gradually going to the outside, keeping the pressure even. This is not about speed. Just by doing this and keeping your hand steady, you will accomplish a beautiful two-toned rosette. Very simple, and if you're a bit uncomfortable about doing this, if you are a beginner, simply practice on some baking paper first. The second colour used in this content is Raspberry by Rainbow Dust, and again I've just coloured a small amount of my buttercream. Moving on to nozzle number 32, another very popular nozzle and excellent to have in your collection, and it looks just like this. Now for these, we pipe directly onto some baking paper first. Gently squeeze the nozzle, keeping the pressure even, then go down in one direction. You simply create a very basic heart shape. Make as many of these as you want to, and then they want to go into the freezer until they are lovely and hard, so that you are able to physically take them off the baking paper and apply directly to your freshly piped cupcake. Simply remove with a palette knife and place directly on top of your freshly baked cupcake. Now these will start to go soft, so you have two choices. You either place them at a different angle so they have more support, or you do have the option of keeping your cupcake chilled. Now if you're using a different type of buttercream recipe that's more resilient to the heat, then excellent. But just bear that in mind with this particular cupcake. For our second cupcake, I mentioned at the beginning of this content that we had a buttercream flower. So here goes. Here I am using the Karen Davis mould. It's the Highland cow mould, and you'll notice there are lots of intricate, detailed flowers on there, and I do use this in other content. Now you're going to need a lot of icing sugar. So choose whatever mould you're going to use and add plenty. Make sure there is a lot in there. Can you believe that what I have in my hands here is actually buttercream? It really is. If you go to the top right hand of the screen now and want to watch the rest of this content later, it will take you to a separate tutorial on how to actually make this. I only discovered it the other week. It's very popular and it's an absolute game changer. You can actually use your moulds now with buttercream when you're adding extra accents to your cupcakes and cakes. This is why we've used plenty of icing sugar, because it's going to soak it all up. And then I simply place my mould directly in the fridge. Using the Wilton 4B nozzle that looks just like this and is like a slightly larger version of the 32. Starting from the outer edge of the cupcake, simply go directly to the centre, keeping the pressure even. Repeat this 4 times. We're just creating a slightly different pattern. You then just want to finish off each section with one simple blob of the same buttercream using the same piping nozzle. I am again using the Wilton 2D, and just like I showed you earlier, in order to create a two-toned effect, this time I have raspberry on the outer edge and I am filling it with the peach. Just like we did at the beginning, but on a smaller scale, start in the centre of your cupcake and go around in a circular motion. For those amazing petals on our final cupcake, you will need the Wilton number 86 nozzle, and it looks just like this. I am using raspberry now. I have the wider end of the nozzle in the centre of the cupcake and the thinner end towards the outside, and you just do a very simple left to right motion, but it leaves behind a stunning petal effect that I personally think is a lot easier than using the 103, which is a petal nozzle. It keeps it lovely and uniform, so the petals are all the same size. If you place an indentation like I have here in the centre of your covered cupcake, it will just help guide you to make sure that you're going around in a perfect circular shape. Very simple to achieve, and I think this is probably my new favourite nozzle, especially when it comes to those who haven't been piping for very much and maybe don't have much confidence. Very simple to achieve. Finally, using nozzle number 16 that looks just like this, I just fill the centre of my cupcake. And there we have it now. Seriously, how simple were they firstly to pipe? Excellent if you are a beginner. We are using limited nozzles. I absolutely love the nozzle I used in the last cupcake for creating petals. Super easy. But let's just talk about that rolled buttercream for a moment. So if you didn't click in the top right hand corner, it will be coming up in just a few seconds. It's a complete game changer. All it is a normal buttercream recipe with one added ingredient that is literally the same as sugar. But the added ingredient makes it extremely pliable. It means you can now use it not just in moulds, you can use it on your cakes, you can use it with cutters, you can use a rolling pin. In the other content, I even used it with an embossing mat. Absolute game changer, absolutely love it, and I really hope I've helped you all again today. I'll be back soon with an awful lot more new, completely free content.